asking, can we connect this connector? Can we connect that connector? Go to this connectors and just check. Can we create OneDrive? It is again Microsoft. So Copilot. Okay. Is it possible? Okay, Ankur, I think that is answered. Which tool is best for creating business logos like Notebook LLM for 3D models? Rajeshwar, you can use Notebook LLM, Notebook LM, and even I'll demonstrate that in Claude in just a moment. Yes, Hemant, we are going to cover code towards the end. Can we manage inbox of email? Yes, you can manage the inbox. You can create a summary. That also I can show you quickly. Pratik, yes, the question is visible, but where is the question? There are a lot of questions. Little books with unstructured file names spread across many drives. I need to develop a utility to change the file names as per the book name, move it to a structured folder. Manjunath, you can do that using Cowork. If you have it locally, you can do it using Cowork. I'm going to demonstrate that, not to that scale, 20K, not to that scale, but a simple use case for that. Trading software, you can create any sort of software. I want to make data for this year sales month-wise and last year sales. Jaideep, give it a very simple prompt. Can we connect Google Chat? I cannot see there. Google Chat is a part of Google Drive, is it? Let's check. Is it part of Google Drive itself? If yes, then it can be automatically connected. Can you showcase how to create custom connector? Ankur, that we are not going to discuss now. That uses a concept of MCP, which is quite complex. That we can discuss it in some other session. Sai Kumar, yes, you can give it a prompt so that it is more specific and it consumes less tokens. Why we need select models manually as per the requirement, why not? Amit, that's how it works. I could not connect with Claude. Please help me. Srinivasan, this is the link. Claude.ai in the browser. Simple. This is the link. Just use this. I'm sharing it in the chat. Can we create banner or poster in Claude? Yes, Jean, John, I'm going to take it up in the next. The next will be Canva. I'll be picking it up. Can we decide which emails they should answer? View your email message and settings, manage draft and send emails, read, compose and send emails from your Gmail account. Pallavi, as I said, it will not automatically send out the emails. It can definitely create drafts. Okay. Are you guys able to see the chat just by any chance? Are you guys able to see this chat? Okay. Now see how many questions I'm getting every second. Okay. It's not practically possible for me to respond to each question. Okay. But I'm trying my best, guys. Okay. Cool. Let me do one thing. Let me start a quick break. Okay. You guys can quickly go have your dinner, come back, and then I'll be picking up your questions. You can access all the recordings and everything. Okay. Of the sessions. This is a live session. The recording for this will be available 24 hours from now, and you can access it using the LMS portal, which is a inbuilt, like this is a product limited to B10X. I've shared the link in the chat if you don't already have it. Okay. It will ask you to log in using your phone number, the registered phone number, and you will see something like this. Okay. Then the next thing that you need to, once you come up to this page, you can see the upcoming sessions. This might be different. Okay. This might be different. Okay. This is the upcoming sessions. Then you have recent recordings, the previous sessions that have been conducted. Okay. You will have the recordings available. How to access those? Let's say I access this particular, this is what I see. Just click on this. Okay. It will open up the recording for me. Okay. This is something which is there. If you scroll down, you will see session resources. Here, there will be two parts. For this one, it is not there. Okay, there will be two parts to it. One will be the pre-read. Before coming to the session, what are the notes that you need to refer to? You will have a pre-read. And the next part will be the post-read. Okay, that you have to, that you can refer to at the end. That post-read material will contain everything, the links that are shared in the session and everything. All that will be there. Okay. This is what you can see. And you further scroll down, you will see the entire curriculum. You can see the entire curriculum. Okay, what will be the roadmap, what all things will be covered and everything. All these sessions you can take a look. So go through this, it will help you understand. Team, please share the link again. Okay. And one small request to everyone. Okay. While I do not discourage any one of you to reach out for queries on LinkedIn, but I've seen some people reaching out for queries related to admissions of this course. Okay, they are asking me questions related to admissions. Just a humble request that I'm not part of B10X. I am an industry mentor here. Okay, I'm not part of B10X and I have no action in the admissions. So I think the B10X team itself is the right point of contact. Okay, so this is something that you need to keep in mind. So B10X team, please share all the details by which students can reach out to you for any queries related to admission and all that stuff. Okay. For other questions related to any course, like for the topic that we have discussed and everything, feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'll be happy to answer that. Okay. So this is just a humble request. Okay. So the team has already shared the details. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. Now, let's suppose I want to create some presentation or some social media post. Okay, I want to create some social media post. Okay, for a particular website. So what I'm going to do now is, now I'm going to take up a particular use case that we are going to follow throughout. How many of you are social media influencers or social or who work with social media, sales, marketing, and all that? A lot of you. Good. How many of you are product managers here? A lot of you again, right? So social media, the sales and marketing, they do digital marketing, everyone. They do digital marketing. So you will need posts and everything, social media posts and everything, correct? To promote your product. Then the product managers, they will need something called PRD, product requirements documents, correct? Now, what this product requirement document is, everyone understand. Okay. Product requirement document is basically, let's say you are building some software or any product that you are building. PRD is a official document that highlights everything that your product will do. What all features it will contain, what all devices it will support and everything. Okay. So this is something which we are going to build with Claude. For legal, you might be creating notices every now and then. Okay, rent agreements and all that things. All that I'm going to demonstrate here for you. Don't worry. Okay. Then for the technical students, for first of all, designers, you use Figma on a daily basis, right? To create designs, we are going to create designs for our website. Okay, using Claude. Then towards the end, for the developers who want to build websites and even non-developers, if you want to build websites, right? How do you actually use Claude to build a website? Okay, I'll be taking up a use case for that. Okay, all these will be related. So first of all, the first thing that I want to know from you, tell me a simple use case that you want to build. Tell me a simple use case that you want to build product for. Website for what? The topic. Art gallery. Let us take some simple skincare products. Okay, skincare products. Chalo, skincare products le lete hain. Okay, it will be an e-commerce website. Okay, skincare product. The first thing that I want to create is, what do I want? I want to create I want to create social media, uh, like posts for that. Okay, aa jao yaar. You can also try it at your end. Okay, what I'm going to do is, first of all, I am going to create social media posts for that. So how can I do that? By default, you just have to give a simple prompt. Let me create a prompt document that I'll share it with you. Prompts for Claude. Okay, I'll keep on updating here. Okay, let me also share it with you. Copy link and I'm sharing. Okay. Please keep this handy. I'm going to update it with all the prompts. Open it in a browser tab quickly. Don't keep on asking it again. Okay. No, Harish, I'm not going to use the same document because it is different. Okay. The first thing that I'm going to do is, let's say I am going to build a skincare product a website. So for that, I need to create social media posts for Instagram, let's say. Can you create empty? Yes, I haven't updated anything. So this is the second document. I'll keep on updating here as well. Don't worry. Okay. Can you social media Instagram posts for my new website? Okay. What is the name that we should give? What is the name of the website that we should give? Glow Up, Glow Up Cosmetics. Okay. Glow Up Cosmetics. Okay. Can you create social media posts for my new website, Glow Up Cosmetics, and online web portal or online hub to that sells cosmetic products? Okay, let's see. Let's see what it does. I'm updating it in the, okay, just 1 second. Okay, I'm disabling the Canva support. Okay, now see, it is asking me, what all do I want? Do I want a launch announcement? Do I want a product carousel and whatnot? So I'll say launch announcement. I want bold and glam. Okay, it will ask me questions. Let me update this in the documents. Post. Okay, I've updated the document. And let's see what it does. It will create. Okay, what did it do? Can you create social media? What did it do? I want an Instagram post. I'll give it more specific image. Dipali, if you want, you can mention the number of posts that you want to generate. Sudhakar, is it practically possible to keep on sharing? You can just open it in a tab, right? Okay, now see, it has created directly. Okay, I just gave it a prompt. I just gave it a prompt to create an Instagram post for myself, for my product. Okay, so this is what it has generated for me directly. Okay, is that clear? This is something which Claude can directly do it for you. Designers and social media content creators, how much time do you spend creating this? This is a free version. You can create it on the free version as well. Can you download it? Yes, you can download it. Download PNG, SVG, whatever you want. Okay. Now, this is something which we have, but this is what is generated. Okay. This is what is generated with Claude. Okay. This is what it has generated with Claude. But you would have heard about Canva. You have heard about Canva. Okay. So Canva is a platform, those who are not aware of it, Canva is a platform to create all these different things for you. Okay. Presentation, poster, CV, email, and all that. So the way we connected Gmail with Claude, we can also connect Canva with Claude. That is what we are going to do today. Okay. So click on this connectors, see this connector, and you will see Canva here. Canva, just search for Canva. That's it. Okay, and just connect. I'm not going to disconnect. but you can connect. See the connect option. It will ask you to log in. You can log in. It's free of cost. You can log in using your email ID. Absolutely fine. Free version. No need to pay anything. No, Pooja, just log in using your email ID. So for those who have missed, click on this plus sign, go to connectors and look for Canva connector. Just search Canva and just connect with your email ID. Okay, quickly do this and let me know in the chat once you have done. Done. A lot of you have done. I'll just give 30 more seconds for others to quickly do it, and then we'll move ahead. Now, I am picking this use case. Feel free to use any other use case that you want. That is how you will learn. Learn by doing. Okay, cool. Now, what it will do is, now this Claude will actually use the Canva, because Canva is much more advanced in case of image generation and all that stuff. So now it will use Canva connector because we have connected. So what we will do is, I'll give the same prompt. Okay, I'll give the same prompt. Can you create a post for my Instagram story? Okay, for my Glow 10x, right? What is the name? Glow Up Cosmetics. Cosmetics in the using the Canva connector now. Okay, let's see what it does. Sogata, it is available in the free version. Just search for it. Should we allow the options? Yes, Shaker, you can allow. How can we give the link where it says link in bio? Okay. Now some of you are saying the spelling is incorrect. That's fine. AI is strong enough. AI is strong enough to do that. Okay, now see, it is using Canva to create the posts. Okay, now see, Glow Up Cosmetics. Now see the difference. See the difference. With what it had generated, it was quite simple. Okay, it was quite simple. But what we have seen using Canva, okay, it is much, much better. Are you guys happy with this? Suhani, that's okay. AI is strong enough. AI is strong enough to understand that it was a mistake. Let me update this in the prompt document, everyone. Okay, I've updated in the prompt. Can you edit this? Yes. So basically, open in Canva, click on this open in Canva. It will take you to Canva and you can edit whatever you want. So someone was asking, how do we add link? Just click on this and you can add a link from here directly. Okay, is that clear, everyone? Okay, cool. What else can we do? What else can we do with Canva? Okay, can we create website? Oh, sorry, can we create a presentation? Yes, we can create. Okay, yes, we can create a website. Okay, give me a topic. What is the topic? Website we are going to build. Don't worry. Give me a topic for website. Car accessories, real estate, e-commerce. Topic for presentation, guys. Okay, someone mentioned good parenting. Okay, good parenting. Can you create? Okay, so here in the chat, can you create a presentation deck? I'll keep it limited to 5 slides on good parenting. Okay, I'm using good parenting. You can use any other topic. Absolutely fine. Okay, can you create a presentation deck in 5 slides on good parenting? Let's see what it does. I'll update this in the prompts document. Deepak, you can add this as a topic when you give it a prompt. Revati, that's what I'm going to help you understand. Okay? Just give me a minute. I'll explain that. Kiran, yes, I'm coming to that. So everyone pay attention. I did not say anything in the prompt. I did not say anything in the prompt to use the Canva connector. Okay? To create Canva connector. So it is not using the Canva connector. Everyone, please pay attention. What it does is, see, connectors are something extra that we are adding. Okay? Connectors are something extra that we are adding. But Claude by default also has some tools available, right? It also has some tools available. So it also has creating its own PPT tool available, which it is using. So when you are not explicitly mentioning anything, it will use the inbuilt tools. Okay, it will use the inbuilt tools. So that is why I will prompt it again to create using Canva, and then you'll see the difference. First, let's see the output that it has generated using its own tool. Okay, it's quite a simple one, but good enough. Okay, just give it a topic and it will create. Okay, it will connect. Is that clear, everyone? Okay. Now let me keep it a bit more specific. I'll copy this and say, I'll take the same topic and say using Canva connector. Raksha, if you are getting a caution message, use some other name. Nagendra, yes, you can use presentation. That's fine. Can we select the slide design? Shekhar, yes, you can give it a prompt. Now see, when we mentioned to use the Canva connector, guys, it is using the Canva connector. Now it is giving me an outline. Okay, these are the four slides that it will generate. And then I can, if I approve all these, I'll say generate design and it will generate it for me. Meenakshi, what is the issue that you are facing? Spandan, what is your question? Alok, other tools also have this, but in a different way. I'll explain that when the time comes, when the topic comes on that. Kumud, all prompts are in the updated sheet. The sheet is shared already. Okay. Now we'll see and wait and see what is the data that it is generating. If you guys are out of messages on the free versions, you can log in using another email ID. Abhishek, yes, you can create LinkedIn post as well. The Canva generation failed on their ends. There is some issue with Canva. Retry with Canva. So some of you are asking, can we create videos? Not directly. It will generate, but they will not be high quality. I would recommend using Notebook LM for that. Okay. So it's still building. Okay. In the meantime, while it is getting generated, okay, let me pick up some other topic because it will take some time. Okay, it has generated. Good. So cool. You see that how beautiful it has generated using the Canva. It is much better than the default. Okay, the
After
default
attending,
design. So it is giving me options also. Okay, it is giving me options. Which one that I want to choose. Right. So I think this one is good. So I'll pick up this
नमस्कार
one.
दोस्तों मेरे जॉब अड्डा
Again,
चैनल
this
में
is
आप
what
सभी
it
का
has
स्वागत है
generated. Okay. This is what it has generated. Is that clear, everyone?
गाइस
I am using free version. You want to download the PPT? This is actually in the Canva. Go to Canva and you can download it from there directly. You can download. So there will be an option to download here. Simple. Okay, let's move ahead with the next part. Okay, are you guys happy with this? Great. All right, cool. Let's move ahead with the next part. Now, let me introduce you to something which is very important for us. And you will use this almost on a daily basis. Okay. Let's suppose I create blogs. Okay. I create blogs. Let's suppose. And my topics are basically, they have a particular domain. Okay. They have a particular format, let's say. So particular format means I always write blogs in bullet points. I always write blogs in bullet points, correct? But do I need to give that result, give that prompt every time? Do I need to give that prompt every time? For example, let's say if I want to do this thing. For example, can you write a blog on AI agents? Okay, it will write a blog and then we'll see the output. Guys, please pay attention. I'll take up your questions later. Okay, it is doing something and it will give us a result. Let's see what it does. Blog, Archana. Log is video logging. Okay, so see, this is what it has generated, everyone. This is what it has generated. Now, the problem is that this is very long. I cannot post it. I don't want to post it. Okay, so if I just want it in 100 words, so what is the way I can do that? Can you create a blog on AI agents in just 100 words and bullet points? Okay, so now it will follow my instructions and then it will give me just 100 words and bullet points. Correct? So this is what it has done. Now everyone pay attention. If I go to the new chat, and again say, can you write a blog on E20 fuel? Okay, E20 fuel. Let's see what is the output that we get. And we'll wait for the result. Everyone, please pay attention. I'm explaining an important point. Okay, that you can automate. Okay, it's taking some time, but we can have that patience. Okay, again, now everyone pay attention. Because I missed to say that I want it in 100 words and I want it in bullet points, see, it has generated such a long blog. So if I want to post on daily basis, I am running late for that. So one thing is I have to keep in mind that I need to use the prompt correctly. This is one thing. Okay? Another important thing, if let's say by mistake it has generated, I have to re-prompt, limit this to 100 words and bullet points. Am I not using extra credits? If I'm on the paid version, I'm using extra credits. That is a loss, right? Is there a way by which I can automate this such that every time if I come and say, create a blog on a particular topic, it should follow the same format, 100 words and bullet points. Is there a way? The answer is yes. Okay, there is a way.
আজ আমরা সবজির ঝুড়ি ও জল ব্যবহার করে
ঠিক আছে, something
কলমি
called
শাক চাষ
skills.
করব। একটি
Okay?
বোল এবং একটি
Projects
সবজির
is a
ঝুড়ি
bit
প্রস্তুত
different.
করুন।
It is an
বোলটি
AI
পরিষ্কার
agent.
জল
Okay, that
দিয়ে
is different.
এমনভাবে
I'll talk
ভরুন
about that.
যাতে ঝুড়ির
Okay?
তলাটা
But there
সামান্য
is
ডুবে
something
থাকে।
called
ঝুড়িটি
skills.
উপরে রাখুন এবং
So
তলায় কয়েক
it's
স্তর
there in
টিস্যু
my
পেপার
slides
বিছিয়ে
also.
দিন।
Let me quickly
টিস্যু
go through
পেপার
that so
বীজগুলোকে
that you
পড়ে যাওয়া
understand
থেকে
what
রক্ষা
skill
করবে
is.
এবং আর্দ্রতা বজায় রাখবে। জলের উপর কলমি শাকের বীজগুলো সমানভাবে ছড়িয়ে দিন এবং একটি স্প্রে বোতল দিয়ে হালকাভাবে
Yeah,
স্প্রে
skills.
করুন।
So
5
these
দিন
are
পর
commands
বীজগুলো
that
অঙ্কুরিত
think
হবে।
for themselves.
কলমি শাক উষ্ণ
What do I
এবং
mean by
আর্দ্র
that?
পরিবেশ পছন্দ
Let's say
করে।
if you're doing
এটি 15
something
থেকে 35 ডিগ্রি
repeatedly and
সেলসিয়াস
you're
তাপমাত্রার
following a
মধ্যে
particular
সবচেয়ে দ্রুত বৃদ্ধি পায়। এই সময়ে জলের
like
স্তরের উপর
format,
নজর
and you
রাখুন
want to
এবং
ensure
ঘন
that
ঘন জল
format is
পরিবর্তন
followed
করুন।
all the time.
এবার আমরা কিছু
In that
প্রাকৃতিক
case,
সার
you
প্রস্তুত
create a
করব।
skill. Skill is
চাল ধোয়ার
basically
পর
a set of
অবশিষ্ট জল
instructions,
একটি
a
ছোট
set of
বোতলে
rules
ঢেলে
that
নিন।
you set.
তারপর গুঁড়ো
Now,
করা
how do we
শুকনো
create
ডিমের
this?
খোসা যোগ করুন
Super
এবং
simple.
ঢাকনাটি
Super
ভালোভাবে
simple.
বন্ধ করুন। চাল
What I'll
ধোয়া
say,
জল এবং ডিমের
create
খোসা
a
অনেক
blog
অণুপুষ্টিতে সমৃদ্ধ,
writing
যা
skill.
এগুলোকে
I'll write
একটি
this
চমৎকার
prompt in the
প্রাকৃতিক সারে পরিণত
document
করে। 15
that
দিন পর সার
writes
মিশ্রিত জল প্রস্তুত হয়ে যাবে
on
এবং ডিমের
given
খোসাগুলো
topic
গলে যাবে। এখন
in
টবের
just
পুরনো জল বদলে
100
পরিষ্কার
words
জল দিন এবং তৈরি করা
and
সারটি যোগ করুন।
bullet points.
প্রায় 30 দিন পর কলমি শাক তোলা যাবে।
All.
প্রতিটি অঞ্চলে তাপমাত্রা ভিন্ন হয়, তবে
I
সাধারণত
just give it a
এপ্রিল
prompt
থেকে
and
আগস্ট
it will
মাসের
do the
মধ্যে এর
magic.
চাষ করা হয়।
Okay,
কলমি
so
শাক
I'll
চাষ
update
করা
it from
খুব
the
সহজ। এটি একটি রোদপ্রেমী ফসল। পর্যাপ্ত সূর্যালোক, সঠিক তাপমাত্রা এবং যথেষ্ট জল ও পুষ্টি পেলে এটি দ্রুত বৃদ্ধি পায়। আপনিও যদি বাড়িতে
I'll
তাজা
not be
সবজি
sharing
চাষ
the
করতে
PPT, but
ভালোবাসেন
the documents,
তাহলে
other
অবশ্যই
documents
আমাদের
will be
চ্যানেলটি
shared.
সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন। আপনি এই
Okay, now see, it is doing something. It is creating a skill. What is a skill and how will it look like? I'll tell you. Let it get generated. Okay, now see, it has created. So skill basically is a file that it will create. Okay, it is a file that it is creating that will include every instruction. Okay, it will include every instruction. Okay, I'll show you the complete file as well in a moment. And again, this is on the free version that you can try. Absolutely free. Okay, so this is the file that it has created. This is the skill. Write a short blog post on any given topic in about 100 words, always formatted as bullet points. This is what we prompted, right? Use the skill whenever the user asks to write, draft, or create a blog post. Okay, so this is something, and this is the example. So do you remember the co-star method, right? There also the one shot prompting, multiple shot prompting. So it is giving it some example as well, right? So this is the prompting. Those who don't know about this, don't worry. You can go back and refer to this. So I'll save the skill. What this will do is it will always use it from the next time. So now what will I do? I don't need to now explicitly mention. It will no, I don't need to mention again to write it in bullet points and 100 words. I'll say, can you write a blog on, can you write a blog on photosynthesis? Okay? And let's see the output that we get. Now see, did I mention anywhere here to write it in bullet points or 100 words? No, right? But it has automatically picked it up. Let's say if I go to a new chat now, okay? If I go to a new chat now, okay? Can you write a blog on, what do you want? Precipitation. Okay? I'm not doing anything. Okay, I'm not doing anything. I've just given a simple prompt like this. Okay, now see, you see this, it is saying loading blog 100 words. It is strong enough. Now, every time you come and write a blog, it will always give you result in 100 words and bullet points. This is the free version. You can use it on the free version. Now, where are these skills saved and how you can use this or update this? In order to access this, everyone please pay attention. On the bottom left, go to settings and scroll down. You will be able to see the skills option. You will be able to see the skills option. I'm repeating again. Bottom left, settings and skills. This is where it will show you all the skills. So this is something that we just wrote, a blog 100 words. Click on these three dots and you can say edit. Now you want it in 100 words, you can change it to 200 words, whichever way you want. Okay. So this is how you can edit, and then you can save. Once you save it, it will follow the updated skill from the next time onwards. Is that clear, everyone? Okay. This is going to be very useful. Trust me, this is going to be very useful. For example, I'll tell you every time, let's say for the legal people, if you are writing uh, like notices every time, and every time what you're doing is you are citing some laws in your documents, or if you're in your notices, you can always add this as a guideline, that always use the citations from this particular notebook or anything. For teachers, if you are actually uh, creating exam papers, right? If you're actually creating exam papers and you always want the paper to be in particular format. For example, there should be 5 MCQ questions, there should be 2 short answers, there should be 5 long answer type questions. Create that format skill, okay? And then you can use that directly, okay? This is how you can do that. For the tech people, for the developers, what you usually do is when we create a pull request, right? You need to ensure that the people who are writing code have imported new files, right? Imports likhte hain, right? So all those imports should be in lexicographical order. So you can write it as a skill, PR review skill, that will have that rule that always check that the imports are in lexicographical order, so that it always follows the same rules. Okay? Is that clear, everyone? For testers, you can write unit test. You can write some format for the unit test that you are going to write. Okay? If we create 6 skills, how can we force it to use particular skills? Shravan, in that case, you will have to, that's what I'm saying. It will hallucinate in that case. Okay? In that case, you'll have to explicitly mention. How do we delete it? Quite simple. Okay, go to skills, click on that particular skill that you want to delete, and then uninstall. It will be uninstalled. It will work absolutely fine when you re-log in. Anishka, it is different. Memory is just saving. Skill is for creating instructions. Okay. Now let's go to this one. Yeah, cool. So this was the PPT was created, right? Okay, let's move ahead with the next part. I'll pick up your questions in some time. Okay, can this be done in GitHub Copilot? Yes, Krishna Raj, it can be done. Okay, let's move to the next part. Now, everyone, please pay attention. Everyone, please pay attention. The next part that I'm going to demonstrate is the Claude code and cowork. First, I'll take cowork. Everyone, please pay attention. Now, this is on the paid version. This is not on the free version. Okay, this is on the paid version. So I want your complete focus here. Okay, I want your complete focus here. So co-work basically is a part. Amrish, please don't spam. I've read that. Okay, and when I said I'll cover that, have some patience. Okay, co-work. Okay, what does this mean? Sandeep, it is on the free version as well. Okay, co-work is basically a type of, like, is a mode in Claude code that you can use for the local file systems. For example, you remember in Copilot or Gemini, we were uploading, you can upload files. You can upload files and everything. Okay. Now, when you can upload files here, guys, it is actually cloud. It's actually going to the cloud, right? Now, when you are uploading files to the cloud, there will be some limit. You cannot upload thousands of files entirely on cloud. There will be certain limitation, of course, right? But let's suppose if you want to organize your local files on your system on which you are running Claude, Cowork is the place where you can do that. Cowork basically works on your local file system. Everyone, this is on the paid version. That is why I'm saying, please focus here. If you feel it is useful, you can buy the paid version. Okay, it's on the paid version. Everyone, please pay attention. So cowork is something that works on your local system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate one use case for you. So in the cowork tab, what I'm going to do is I'll add some, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll attach a folder. Um, yeah, so I have this invoices folder, everyone. I have this invoices folder. Now, what does this contain? Local files means the ones that are on your system, okay, on which you are running Claude. So I'll show you this invoices folder. What does it contain? Okay. Are you guys able to see this folder? The invoices folder. It contains a list of PDFs. Okay, just ignore this. Okay. It contains a list of uh, PDFs and also it has a JPEG file. Okay, yes, Sachin, it's similar to that one. So this has a JPEG file also, which is a PNG. Okay. Now, what am I going to do is these are all invoices. A lot of you were asking about invoice management, right? I read somewhere in the chat. Okay. So let's suppose if I want it to analyze all these invoices and prepare a summary. Prepare a summary. How can I do that? So in the co-work tab, I can select this folder saying that invoices, and then I can say, can you create a summary of all these invoices in an Excel sheet? Okay, and then see what it does. Okay. Now, what is the difference? What is the difference? Some of you will say that we can also do this in chat. In the chat, why do we need co-work for this? Chat has a limitation because it uploads every document that you attach to the cloud. It uploads every document to the cloud. So there is a limit. You cannot upload thousands of files. There is a limitation. But Cowork, because it works on your local system, it will work for as many files as you want. Okay, this is one important thing. Okay, is that clear, everyone? Okay. Now see, it is actually analyzing all those. It is reading. So there is a PNG file, JPEG file, PDF files, and everything. Okay. Okay. Now every time everyone is thinking, is it safe? Is it safe? Yes, it is safe. It is working on your local system. It's not taking your data anywhere outside. So it is absolutely safe. Okay. Let's wait for it to create and then we'll see. Swati, can we not use Notebook LLM? Yes, you can use Notebook LLM as well. Vishal, I hope your question is now answered. Manjunath says, does it read text from scanned images, tables, etc.? Yes, that is the reason why I gave this. Okay, that is the reason why I gave a PDF, a PNG file as well, which is an image. So it will extract text out from it, and then we'll see the result. Okay, now it will create, and then we'll say. See, it has created everything, all these details. Okay, it has given me all these details. Also, although there is some change which I see, it has not listed down. Okay, it has listed down the prices as well. Okay, the formatting is different, but only you can understand. Okay. One important difference which Amrish is quickly like correctly pointing out in Notebook LM, you cannot upload Excel sheets there. You cannot upload PNG files there. It is always PDFs. Okay. So this is something that allows to use PNGs as well. Okay. Cool. I hope this is very clear. Okay. Another important co-work. Let's say I have minutes of meetings. Okay, I have one file here. Yeah. So what I have here is I have the minutes of meetings for a particular company. Okay, for a particular meeting, I have minutes of meetings. And I want it. Okay, so let me quickly show you that file so that it will be easy for you to understand. Okay. Yeah. So see, this is one uh, transcript which I've created for an online meeting that was conducted. Okay, this is one transcript that I've created. So you can see Priya, Ara, Vikram, and all these people are talking. So this is basically a transcript of a meeting. Okay. Now, what I want to do is so if you actually see, I have some things here. Okay, Arav is saying that the authentication migration is complete and deployed on to staging. Login works fine, but users are occasionally being logged out after about 20 minutes. So basically, you would have experienced this thing that you discuss some action items in the meetings. Correct? Let's say you're discussing some action items, but you want AI to analyze the transcript and find out the action items. So let's say your manager wants you to do something and he wants to send an email at the end of the meeting. Okay, this person is expected to complete this task. This person is expected to complete this task. How can we use AI to do that? So what I'm going to do is, again in a new tab, here I will say I'll give it access to a particular. Okay, it is only taking, yeah. Let me attach that file. Okay. So in the downloads, I have this realistic transcript. Okay. And then I'll say, can you, can you analyze this meeting transcript and list down all the action items on different people in a tabular form. Okay, let's see what it does. Let's wait for a moment and see what it does. Okay, so it will go through the transcript and then it will analyze. There will be a session on Copilot for you guys next week. Okay, and then it will help you understand. Okay, so see, Arav Sharma investigate and fix the authentication token refresh issue. Okay, this is what was mentioned here, right? If you carefully look at this point, right? It has automatically done that. Okay, Vikram Singh, what was the action item on him? I'll share logs after seeing this meeting. Okay, so this is an action item. Okay, so this is what is said. Okay, all these things are available. Okay, so it is analyzing it properly and giving you the result. Okay, is it useful? Okay, now after this, I'm quickly going to jump into website creation. Okay, this is very useful and it has a lot many benefits. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, yeah, cool. Yeah, Figma designs and everything I'll explain in just 2 minutes, and then we'll jump on to the website creation. Okay, so Figma, for that I'll explain you. I'll pick up Figma AI as a AI tool because that is much more popular and it will give you much more results. Okay, so sorry, I'm just a moment. Let me log out from my enterprise account and log in. Just a moment, guys. Let me log out from here. Okay, cool. So you can log in using your personal email IDs. It is absolutely free. It is absolutely free. Just log in into figma.ai. I'll send you the link, figma.com. Okay, just log in using this. I'll explain what does it mean. Okay, what is this used for? Everything I'll explain. Okay. So first of all, you log in and then I'll explain what Figma AI does. Okay. Log in and come to this page. Everyone. Okay. If you are extending the session, don't worry. I'll cover everything. Don't worry. Okay. Just pay attention. I've shared it in the link chat already, Amrish. Have you guys reached this page? Everyone? Okay. Those who have not logged in, quickly log in and come back. What error are you guys getting? Okay, cool. A lot of you have reached this. So Figma basically, you can choose any role, no worries. Okay. So Figma basically is a tool. It's not an AI tool. It also has AI capabilities that I'll show. Okay. So Figma is a tool that helps you create UI designs. How will your website look like? How will your web application look like? All those things. Okay. So that is what it generates because UI UX designers, they create the design like there. So if you see this web page, so there is a left bar navigation menu, then these are cards and all that, right? So all this are the part of UI. UX, all are UI UX. Where should the button be? What should be the color of the button and all that. So this is something which Figma can do. Okay. Then Figma also has integrated. Angat, it is shared. Okay, it is shared. There is something at your end. Please check. So Figma also has AI integrated now. Okay, so at the top, do you see this make option, everyone? Do you see this make option? Why am I doing this? Understand. Because if we are going to create website, we need the designs for it, right? We need the designs for creating the website, correct? This is the first step. Once we create the designs, then we will create our website. Okay. So once you log in to this page, everyone will click on this make option. We'll click on this make option. Okay. And this opens an interface very similar to a chat GPT. Okay. Once you have logged in, at the top, you will see this make option. Okay. And this will open up an interface like this. This is the interface very similar to our chat GPT, right? What we will do. What was the website that we thought we'll build up? Glow Up Cosmetics, right? Glow Up Cosmetics, correct? We will do the same thing. Okay, we'll do the same thing. You can choose any other topic that you want, no problem. Okay. Can you create a website design? Okay, a modern. Feel free to use any other topic that you want, no problem. Okay, I'll be using this one because I've been demonstrating it and I'll be creating the same website. Can you create a modern website design for my product? Glow Up Cosmetics. Okay. Glow Up Cosmetics that sells cosmetic products online. Okay. Keep it dark themed and UI should be absolutely modern. Okay. Now, because of time constraints, what I'll say, only generate it, although it can generate the entire website design, but I'll keep it very limited. Only generate the home page and cart page. That's it. Just give it a prompt and then let's see what the magic happens. I am sharing it in the chat. It is available in the it is free, absolutely free, guys. You can do that. Don't worry, I'm not cutting the time, Danish or anyone. Don't worry about that. The reason is that it will take a lot of time, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Okay, and that is not good. Team, please share the document again, the prompt document again. Aviral, in the Figma, just add this prompt which I've pasted in the document and just press enter. Ignatius, if that is the case, log in using some other email ID. Is Figma created to related to Claude? Yeah, not directly, Kavita. Figma is a separate tool altogether, but only because it generates like very good designs, as you will see here. Okay, that is why we are seeing this. Okay, first we create the designs and then we go to Claude and ask it to implement in the code. It can help me. Yes, Aditya, it can help you create. Claude design will be a separate session. Don't worry about that. This is only co-work and code that we are going to do. Okay. Other use cases, I can pick it up in the Q&A session. Okay. Let's quickly cover this part and then I'll be here. Don't worry, I'm not running away. Okay. You can ask as many questions as you want. Okay. Don't worry about that. Figma is not open. Where to enter Figma prompt? Again, I'm repeating for everyone, those who have still missed. Log into figma.com. Once you log in, at the top, you will see this make option. You'll see this make option. Click on that. This will open up and add the prompt here. Okay. Yes, Madhuri, everything will be updated on LMS. Srushti, I would say Figma. Neha, ask me at the end. I'll explain how do you use that. So it will take some time, so we can have some patience. Okay. Because design creation, video creation, all these are very difficult tasks. It will take some time. So you would have seen in Notebook LM, if that has been covered for some of you, if that has already been covered, video creation takes a lot of time. Yes, you can create in any language. Just curious, wanted to ask. Jagjit has a very good question. He is asking, where have you learned all these things? Okay, so I'll tell you one thing. I always believe in learning by doing. Some people come to the session and they just sit. Okay, that's not how you learn. The more you go on hands-on, the more you learn. Okay, so that's why I'm motivating everyone to do it. Okay, now see, it has created. Let me refresh and see what it does. Okay, if it is available. Okay, I sometimes feel there is an issue, so I'll show you. Let's wait for a moment and then we'll see. We'll cover Claude Code. We are going to build website using Claude Code. Okay, cool. So this is something which Figma has created as a website design. Just take a look, everyone. Just take a look. This is the website design that it has created. But this is still a design. Okay? This is just a design. I cannot click on all these. These are not working. These are not working. Okay? But actually you can see the designs here. Correct? You can see the designs. Correct? Why is it dark themed? Because this is something that I had mentioned in my prompt itself. Okay, that I want to make it a dark themed. So this is why it is following that result. Now, once it has generated, this is a UI design. This is not an actual website. We still need to build it. We need to build it. Okay. This is not the code. This is just a design. So now, if you want to create a actual website that you can host or deploy so that you can share it with everyone and all, we need to implement it. Okay, we need to implement it. How do we do that? Those who have directly jumped to deployment, have some patience. Okay, yeah. Now I can share this link with you all. Okay, you can take a look. Okay, everyone. So this is the Figma AI tool that you can use to build UI designs. And it is not just limited to websites. You can even build UI for mobile applications. Okay? And it will create stunning UI designs. Okay, I've shared it in the chat. This is not the website link. This is actually just the design, everyone. Okay, this is free. I've used the free version, guys. Okay, now everyone, please pay attention. What we are going to do now is the paid version of Claude. Okay, Claude Code is only available on the paid version. Okay, Claude Code is only available on the paid version. Everyone, please pay attention. Okay. So in my paid version, those who have the paid version, good. If you don't have it, pay attention here. If you feel like you want to build it, this you can buy the paid version. Okay. In the meantime, I can also show you my website that I've built. I had a basic website which I updated using AI. So this is my personal portfolio that I've created. Okay. So this is my personal portfolio which I've created, which contains all my details and everything. There's a form by which you can actually reach out to me, contact me, and I'll get that. Okay. So all these things are there. Okay. I'm sharing it just for your reference if you want to see, check it out. Okay. But let's come back to Claude Code, everyone. Okay. So Claude Code is basically which a tab or a basically a part of Claude, okay, that lets you create or write code. Okay. Those who are getting late, feel free to drop off. The session recordings will be available. You can take a look later. Okay. Please don't constantly write it in the chat. Okay. Now, everyone, for others, those who are here, Claude Code is available in the paid version that helps you to write some code. Okay, that helps you write some code. So what we are going to do is we need to build a website. For that, we need to write code. So that is why I'm using the Claude Code. Okay. Yeah, cool. So what I'm going to do is in the local system, I'll pick up a folder, let's say desktop, and then I'll say, what am I going to name? Glow Up Cosmetics. Okay. I'll say this and then I'll open. Now, what will I say is, I have the link that I've shared already with you all. This is the Figma link that my Figma has generated. What I'll say is, can you, it's a simple prompt, can you implement this website? I'll write it in the prompt using, okay, so the non-tech people, you will not understand what technology is used to implement these websites. That is absolutely fine. You can give it just this prompt. You can just give this prompt. It will generate by using default tools. But for the tech people, you are aware of mean stack and moon stack, right? So what I can do is, can you implement this website using Mern stack? Okay, using Mern stack. Okay, and Anishka, that's what we are doing. Please pay attention. Danish, if you are not or if I'm not audible, please rejoin. Okay, can you implement this website using Mern stack? So what I've done is I have created, I've given it the link. I've given it the link. Okay, and do I want database and all that? I want you to implement database as well using MongoDB. Don't worry about that. I'll give you the prompt. Non-tech, don't worry. Okay? Just copy this prompt using MongoDB and backend using Node. Okay, that is already implemented. I don't need to even give this. Okay. Just let's give this prompt anyway. Okay. I will copy this prompt for you and paste it in the prompts. Pooja, so you need not give anything because Mon stack includes everything. What does Mon stack mean? Mon is MongoDB for the database, E is Express for the server, N is Node.js for the API, and N is the Node.js. R is for the React, sorry. R is for the React, N is for the Node.js. Chinu, I've shared it in the chat. Chinu Agrawal, I've shared the link to the Figma in the chat. Okay, now see, it is building. It will take some time, of course. Kaviraj, the team has shared again. Pooja, it is updated in the prompt document that I've shared. What is E in Mon? E is Express. We can't copy design in free version of Figma. Yes, you can copy. Link the local folder in Claude. Yeah, so I've linked the local folder where I want the code to reside. Okay. How can you use this design? Just use this prompt that I've shared. Okay, in the document. Chinmay, I'm not worrying about the tokens because I'm on the paid version. On free version, this code, Claude code is not available. How did I get the URL? So on Figma, what you can do is you will see a publish option here. You'll see a publish option here. Click on this, and at the bottom, you'll see a publish option. Click on that. It will update. It will give you a URL. Okay. Chandrasekhar, this is not related to Claude. Ask this question at the end, please. Is Figma is only for making website? No, Ramji, it is for building mobile applications as well. UI for mobile applications. I have been prompted to download Claude Code. Is it okay to download it on my laptop? Prashant, yes, you can do that, but it will be paid. Pratik, it should not ask. Jahangir, what do you want me to repeat? Mohammad Faisal, while this is getting generated, I have time. I'll pick up the questions. Jaydeep Suchak, instead of giving a website, you can say implement a mobile application. Okay. Anyway, there will be a session on emergent AI, which is more specialized for using for building mobile applications. Can I publish a full-fledged website using Figma Make? No, you cannot. Figma is only for creating the UI UX, not about implementing the website. Those who are getting late, no issues. The recording will be available, guys. You can take a look at it later and come back with questions in the Q&A session or reach out to me on LinkedIn. Absolutely fine. Leela Krishna, how to create custom AI? Do you mean AI agent? What is UI and UX? Suhani, if you don't know, skip that. UI is user interface. UX is user experience. Can I connect to VS Code along with skill option? Yes, there is an extension in VS Code for Claude. Where can we make websites for free? There is emergent AI, which will help you create websites for free, but that has limited use. No AI tool is free always, 100% free. No. Create a customer agent. Avdesh Singh, there will be a session on that. Copilot. We'll be able to do that. Great, Indu. Great to see that you created a poster. Sarth, so someone is asking, do we need to create a domain for a website? So if you see my website, I've hosted it on a free domain, which is Vercel. Vercel is a free domain. So I have used this. I will buy an actual domain for my portfolio and then I'll host it there. So if you are not planning to buy if you don't want to spend money on the domain, absolutely fine. Okay. You can host it on Vercel or Netlify. Which is best, Canva or Figma? So Ishika, Canva is used for variety of use cases for creating posters, presentations, and whatnot. Figma is only for website creation or design creation for mobile applications, desktop applications, and all that. So it depends if you are using for website creation or design creation, use Figma. That is much more specialized. Canva is a generic tool. How can create a website on free versions? Swati, no AI tool is absolutely free. Can you please share the free domain name? Yeah. So there is netlify.com. You can try this out. Free hosting domains. Okay, one is Netlify and the other one is WordCell. Okay, these are the two things that I've shared. Okay, now this website creation, guys, it will take some time. So make sure to have some patience. Anti-gravity without any coder help and also database as well. Can you judge my website? So Bogesh, I can do that at the end. W3 schools also give the option to host the website, I guess. Yes, Anushka, but I don't rely on that. Will you tell me, Srushti, are you from Monstack is MongoDB, Express, React, Node, and Meanstack is MongoDB, Express, Angular, and Node. What's the process to mitigate vulnerability? Buy a paid version of like domain, GoDaddy, Hostinger, and all that. How to host in these platforms? How to give local link? You cannot give the local link directly without hosting, Samir. How to website can be okay. Fine, guys. Give me just 2 minutes. Okay. While this is getting generated, there are a couple of points that I want to mention. I just want to highlight. Everyone, please pay attention for 2 minutes. 2 minutes, guys. यहाँ पे ध्यान दे दो. फिर I'll take up your questions. So just I want to highlight the topic for the next session that you will have next Saturday. So there will be data analysis using AI Excel, everyone. Okay. So a lot of you are data analysts here. Okay. So you might be wondering, like, how do we do Excel analysis and all that, right? So all that will be covered in this session very properly. Whenever it is scheduled, that's fine. But the topic will be data analysis using AI Excel. And it is going to help you a lot. Make sure you are joining in. Okay. This is one thing that I want to mention. Also, team, can you quickly share the feedback form, guys? There is a feedback form which the team will share. Take just 1 minute to fill it up and come back. Okay, the team has launched the feedback form, guys. If you like the way I'm teaching, if you are learning something new, make sure you are giving a 5-star rating. It's very, very important for me, right? As I always mention, for you, it is just a 3-hour session, but for me, it takes a hell lot of effort and everything. So make sure you are giving a 5-star rating, right? And you feel free to write any feedback. The feedback is absolutely shared with me so I can work on